everybody, Mike Dukes here. I'm with Eddie. Check this out. We've got Pandy. Heard that name, didn't you? What do we know about Pandy?
Pandy is a powder puff Chinese crested. A lot of times you see Chinese crested. They're the dogs that are missing fur, or not. I don't want to say missing fur, like patches. They're hairless dogs. But there are parts of the breed that do have like a full body of hair. So they still have the same temperament and the same desirable traits as a Chinese crested, but they're just all fuzzy. Super sweet dog, about a little under 8 years old. Already neutered, already microchipped, ready to go home today. Super sweet, a little bit of an escape artist, and not so much his fault. The door was a little wonky, so he just walked right through.
He's just silent. Makes no sound. He's there 1 minute, you turn around, turn back. Hey, where'd he go?
I've not heard a bark, a yip, anything. No noises from this dog. Really friendly though. He didn't seem to mind any of the dogs coming out either. He kind of just was minding his own business walking out here. So,
any idea how he'd do with children?
He's older, so we tend to say, err on the side of caution. He'd probably be great with kids, but younger kids might not know to be gentle with him because he is a senior. But I think he'd still do good.
And one thing about this particular breed with the hair, you're going to take grooming into consideration. He's going to need some brushing, trips to the groomers. Actually, I have no idea how often you would take a dog to the groomers.
I think this, especially some of the breeds like this that have, it's more like hair than it is like fur, about as often as you'd have to get a haircut. So.
I have a German Shepherd, and we don't really do groomers, largely because Django's he takes traits after me, so he's not big on no. So this weekend is kind of a big deal. Pet Value is having their grand opening, and you guys are going to be there.
Oh yeah, we're going to be there from 10 to 3, but there's going to be deals all day long. So. Come out and see us, but just come out and check out the new store. It's really nice. I've been in it. It's so great. I can't say enough about it.
It's a very nice store. It's got do-it-yourself pet bathing, which was neat for me because my neighbor behind me has a huge black and white Great Dane. I walk in first time and they're over there watching their Great Danes. It was kind of funny. There are going to be goodie bags and all kinds of things during this grand opening, so we hit it up. If for nothing else, get a goodie bag for your dog or cat.
Yeah, that do-it-yourself pet grooming is that's like a godsend. If you have a dog at home that is just a mess, you get them in the tub, you give them a bath, they climb out, they shake, and all your walls are covered with smelly dog water. So take them to there. It's very affordable.
$10, I think.
Yeah, I think it's like $10. And I think is that everything included? Like
I believe so.
And all that. Yeah, you can't beat a deal like that, and your bathroom stays clean. So,
and you might want to hunt around. If I'm not mistaken, I saw a coupon floating around. I either got it in the mail or I saw it online. Free pet bathing, one use, $10 value. Just saying. And then after you do that, you see, already before you do that, you need to start marking on your calendar. You should have done it, like a month ago, because 1 week after this Saturday, October 7th, Barktoberfest. It is the place to be. What all can we expect from this year's Barktoberfest?
This year's Barktoberfest, the walk is like nothing it's ever been before. We are actually going from Foster Park. You can do the sissy walk and just stay in the park, or you can do the whole. We figured out it's almost 5K from Foster Park down the Industrial Heritage Trail to the side of the new shelter and back. We're going to have some water stops along the way, little areas where you can stop and take a rest, get your dog some water, and but it's going to be really, really fun this year. There's some good prizes. I believe the team that raises the most money wins a pizza prize from Hot Box Pizza. So enough for your whole team.
And I'm all about pizza, so if you want to invite me to that, I'll be more than happy to take you up on that. But Barktoberfest is a great deal. There are vendors. My favorite thing is just all the animals, because a lot of them, because of the costume contest, they're dressed up, which is pretty freaking amazing. And then there's just a huge variety of breeds. For instance, Great Pyrenees. I honestly had never seen one other than in a magazine. I can tell you right now, every year, the winner of the shedding contest is a Great Pyrenees. Yeah, multi-time champion, cannot be dethroned. It's just awesome. My neighbors I mentioned with the big black and white Great Dane, you'll see them probably. It's all kinds of different breeds. You'll even see cats. One year, I think the winner of the costume contest was a couple of cats dressed as construction workers. It was pretty funny. And we have, aside from the costume contest, there's best shedder, best kisser, most look-alike in regards to the owners, all kinds of contests, prizes, vendors, things to do. There's a 5K walk run. I wouldn't recommend running. Just one, it's 5K. Two, if it's like today, a little muggy. And three, a dog, you running around. I gotta see people tripping. We don't want that.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things too, is it's non-competitive. There is no, it's just go at your own pace, have a good time.
I mean, really, it's just being able to get you and your animal with a bunch of other people and their animals and just enjoying the trails. And you get to walk out, if you haven't been already, see the new location for where the new brand spanking new state-of-the-art Kokomo Humane Society is going to be, and then head back for more fun back at Foster Park. It's kind of a win-win.
I think this is also this year is the longest it's ever been. We're going from 9 to 1 o'clock, so it's usually over within a couple hours.
Yeah.
So this is going to be our biggest one.
So you owe it to yourself and your animals. Come on down. And if you don't have an animal, come on down. Like I said, just pet watching is fun in and to itself.
We're going to have some adoptable dogs on site too. So, you might not have one when you come, but you might have one when you leave.
How can that happen, you ask? Mobile adoption unit. Oh yeah. So regardless, whether you have an animal or you don't have an animal, you want an animal, come to Barktoberfest. Guaranteed good time. And if you are doing the walk, make sure you rack up those sponsors. All that money helps with that new state-of-the-art Kokomo Humane Society I mentioned. I mean, trust me, when you see the new site and just see where it's at, for one thing, the location is going to be fantastic. Because you're going to have a lot of traffic going back and forth there and finally going to be able to see where the Humane Society is. Because right now our biggest problem is, where are you located? We're kind of hidden away back here. Trust me, you deserve it. Barktoberfest, October 7th. You should go. Never know. Pandy might be there. I'm just saying. I'm hoping she, gets adopted before then.
Might see her there with her new owners.
There you go.
Could be you.
I know someone out there is wanting a little hairy ninja. It's kind of what he is. So Pet Value this Saturday, Barktoberfest next Saturday. Come meet Pandy. We got a lot of dogs and cats inside, all waiting to meet people. You owe it to yourself to come on down, meet some furry friends. We'll see you next week.